L.A. ノワール始めようかね、今回も。さてさて、前回からね、なんとあれですよ、降格食らって放火特捜課に入りました。でね、放火特捜課一発目の事件はね、ボロクソな結果に終わったんですけど、ちょっと今回挽回していきたいなというね、思いを込めて気を引き締めてやり直していきたいと思います。エリシアンフィールズの散歩。誰だよ。場所か、フィールズってことは。めっちゃ鶴おるじゃん。身内が病気とかなのかな。いや、怖い怖い怖い怖い。日本のホラーの絵面やないか。
House fire, bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
やれやれ。話が早くて助かるよ。よし、じゃあ今日のアウトフィットのコーナー。そういえば探偵手に入れてたな。よし、これでいこう。おお、戦えそうだ。そんな銃撃戦とかないけどね、放火特捜課は。ああ、
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We ought to get moving. Check out this house fire.
ですよね、知ってる。めちゃくちゃこのおっさん俺の横を歩きたがらない？圧が強いんだけど。うわ、もう運転お前がしろって言われてるわ。しますけどね。私みたいなダメ刑事は運転ぐらいしかやることないですから。あ、こっちから出らんないんだっけ。
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation?
何それ。
Okay, fuck it. Forget I.
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
Well, the new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any available unit, meet the officer.
Shame about
211
Chet.
just occurred.
The arson desk has been trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
無線は無視。
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
前回一瞬だけ捕まえたあいつか。タバコを使ってた。で、事件はどこ？どうせこっちだろ。はい、遠い遠い。もうここに任せてください。はい、私はもう知りません。さてさて、燃えたお宅というのはどこかしら。しかしこの辺めちゃくちゃなんか住宅街だよな。なんか名所がないもの。飛ばされた感がすごいぜ。もう車線変更が無理やりだな。結構遠いな。ちょっと一本間違えた気がする。はい、失礼。でも意外とストレートでいけそう。もうなんだよ、ウインカーつけろバカが。つけとったな。でも遅いんだよ。ここね。うわー、全焼しとる。マル？
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
ちょっと焼死体さ、結構きついんだけど。いや、今までの達人家とかもきつかったけどさ。 うわ
Morelli, Mike, we recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
ああ、どうも。
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
動かされた。
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation.
死んだ遺体をなんか
Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched.
もてあそんだん
Coloring
だ。
around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after.
許せねえな。
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
What are they doing?
祈るような。
The prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
なるほど。いや、しんどいな、開幕。でも、正義の炎にも燃え上がってるぜ、今。なんだこれは。
Seems irrelevant.
ですよね。ふむ。いや、しかしひどくやられ。なんだこれは。
Doesn't tell me anything.
ですよね。こういうとこに落ちてるものは大体外れなんだよ。特にタンスもなし。こいつは
This isn't what we're looking for.
ですよね。子供部屋か。ああ、もう完全にぶっ倒れちゃってるな。むむむむむ。外には出られん。あ、地下室あんじゃん。めっちゃ浸水してる。躊躇がねえな。なになになに。ペンチ。関係ないなら関係ないって言って。ああ、崩落してるな。
This is the flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
なるほど。まさかこれが。言ってって言ってんじゃん、俺も。なんか最近突き放してくるよな、フェルプス君。俺のこと嫌いなのかな。三輪車。いや、マジ子供巻き込むとか許せねえからさ、法の裁きを受けさせるよ。火元は分かった。ちょっと外も見て回りたいですね。まあ上から見た様子。こんなド派手に吹っ飛ぶかね。おや？ああ、インスタヒートね。レジナルドじゃねえかよ、結局よ。
Looks like the same model.
で、なんかまたベンがやられてんでしょ。 逃げるな逃げるな、助言をくれ助言を。
I'm at a loss.
We don't decide what happened here, Phelps. We go on the evidence. Search the whole house.
あ、新聞だ。住宅開発地が全焼、新居を失った退役軍人怒りの声。さてさて、裏
How did you
話。
get my number, Ira?
また
At
先
first, I
生。
didn't understand you. But now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused
こい
anymore.
つが犯人か。
I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier.
死は
Why
救
don't you
済。
tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now,
最終
Doctor,
的にテロとか起こして
and you help me to find it.
ラスボスになるやつじゃん、こいつは。はい。新聞記事あと3つあるんか。で、他なんか見れそうなとこある？こっち側からも回ってみます？一応。物置とか入れもせん。特に犬小屋。犬いたのかな、逃げちゃったのかな。むむむむ。ここも調べたもんね。証拠ある？
Do your job, Phelps. Let me do mine.
We'll need to check that.
家族写真。
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do
ま
that?
たなんか事件つながってて最後にまで犯人捕まえられないやつか。
This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He was trying to redeem himself.
罪を
Probably
償おう
thought
と
they'd be
した。
happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately,
うまく
but
い
you
って
should
ませんよ
start
そ
to
りゃ。
compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
うわ
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating the pigs.
いやしんどいってこのフェーズ。
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me, and you won't be pretty much longer.
トラウマ抱えてんだろ
We
う
can
な。
get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
You remember the list from the travel agent?
覚えてない。
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
あったっけ？
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
よし、じゃあお隣さん行くか。
I haven't done this for years.
よくさ、火災現場の近くでタバコを吸う気分になるよな。すいません、失礼します。なんだ、タバコ？
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while.
ほう。
Brand looks distinctive.
さらに
Whoever
靴
he
の
was, he
跡。
was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint
軍
anywhere.
用ブーツ。退役軍人だろ、さっきの新聞にいた。
Show's over.
帰れ。
Keep moving, all of you.
お待たせしました。
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
ふむ。こんな感じの面ね。
Hey, I don't have all day.
俺だって暇じゃねえよ。これも仕事なんだよ。顔を見るのが仕事なんだ。
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
めちゃくちゃ怪しい。かといってな、こいつが起きてた理由なんて一切ないもんな。まあでもお前とりあえず怪しいよ。
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't.
ああ、売っ
Guess they
た
should
ん
have
だ
sold
もう。
up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
はいはい、売約済みと。わおわおわお。不審な行動とは？
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morellis' home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
いたよね。
I think you're covering for someone, Foreman. Who is it?
And I think you are off your rocker. How can you make an accusation like that? What proof have you got?
いやいやいや。てめえんちの庭にさ、あるんですよ、タバコ。まあ、こっちだよな。ここに誰かいたってことだから。
I can see you're the
も
excited. You shouldn't let your imagination run away
う
with it.
難しすぎる。なんか動揺してるよな。
Hey, I don't have all day.
俺だって暇じゃねえっつってんだろうが、ぶっ飛ばすぞ。
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
まあ、売りたがってはないでしょうね。何この顔。
You obviously know everything that goes on in this neighborhood. Morelli didn't want to sell, and you know why.
And how are you going to prove that I know what Morelli was planning, Detective?
こいつが見てたってこと？これ、もしかして。
Morelli must have had his reasons. That's all I know.
わかりません。あ、もう普通の顔になっちゃった。
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
これは知らねえ顔か？
I think you know plenty about the competition, Mr. Foreman. I think Morelli was holding out, And that was threatening all the other sales that were taking place around here.
That may or may not be true. You can speculate all you like, but you have no way of proving what you just said.
なんてくじを当てたとこまでは知ってるけど会社のことは知らないよっていう話をしてんだよな今。で周辺住宅の買収に影響が出てたんじゃないか。その証拠はあるのかい。くそ翻訳のあれが難しいぞ。まあでも取り壊す計画の話は今こいつから聞いただけだもんな。まあ、別に裏付ける証拠なんてねえか。
Sorry, my mistake.
ミステイク。いやでもなんか動揺してますよねこの顔。なんか知ってるんじゃないですか。
I need more, Mr. Foreman. Tell me what you know about the suburban redevelopment.
ダメだ。このゲーム無
I
理
know
だ。
nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
I'll have a patrolman come by and take your statement. Hopefully you'll be a
とりあ
little
えず
bit
こい
more
つの足打ち抜い
cooperative.
とこうぜ。腹立つわ。
Come on, kid. I'm doing my best here. You were talking about the competition, right? Catalina Island? I've got one of the flyers in the kitchen if you're interested.
よこせ。
Any luck, Cole?
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami.
オリガミ。
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
結構しっかり作ってあんな。開くと
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
エリシアンフィールズ。ふむ。
For Elysian Fields developments.
まあ、こいつに会うしかねえな。
Oh, I see you already have one.
すいませんね。ああ、これの切り取り線部分か。で、下の部分が検証か。
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
なるほど。何の時間？返すんだ。もろてくんかと思ったら。
You can find a game well and get an address for Alicia. Problem is, partner, those Alicia guys are connected.
電話するよ。
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
なるほど。
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
何呼び出し？
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief.
関係ねえよ。 絡んでんだよ。
Phelps.
もうまたなんか
Commander, we have a line of
警察
inquiry.
の闇を見せられる気がする
Something
ぜ
you。bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
関係ないね。もう俺は落ちるとこまで落ちたんだ。妻も子供も失ったん
Report
だ
on。my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
関係ねえよ。
Makes
知らね
sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure, corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
え。 こっち行くに決まってんだろ。関係ねえよ。俺は真相を知りたいだけだよ。
Yes, we are.
You just won't let this go, will you, Cole?
You know they're involved somehow. You expect me to turn my back on it?
You're a big boy. I expect you to know which battles are worth throwing my pension away for.
お前の年金のことなんか知らん。いや、ここで行かないバカいないでしょ。乗り込むぞ。 LAPD。
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady.
こいつが約束だよっつって銃を取り出した
Can I
い。
tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
どこの部屋か教えてくんない？うわ、なんか抽象的な絵。
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule.
めちゃくちゃタバコ吸ってる。
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that.
いますね、これ。
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen.
出てきやがったな。サスペ
Wonder
ン
how
ダー
many
メン
more
が。
layers we gotta go through to get to this guy.
You like a cigar? Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs!
ほーん。ふむ、これが建設予定の軍人住宅というやつですかな。めっちゃなんか結構土地いるねこれ。さぞお困りでしょうな、あの家が立ち退かなくて。またなんかよくわからんよう飾っておいでですね。この辺は調べらんないや。失礼。
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
まずは目が細いな。
Can we speed this up a little?
はい。とっととてめえを逮捕するよ。
Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
Hmm. なんかもよもよしてますね。
We hear that Suburban is under severe time pressure to complete work on the new houses. I think you're getting heavy-handed about it, and it's gone wrong.
これは飛躍してる気がする
I
な。
hope you have some proof of how I'm involved in this. I'll be happy to sue you for whatever you're worth.
すいません。ここにこの人が関わってる証拠なんてないもんね。
Looks like I was mistaken.
でもなんかな、ちょっと直感使うか。助けて。×ボタン押しちゃった。まあそうだよな。
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, Every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
で、旅行会社のプロモーション抽選くじ。
Can we speed this up a little?
見てても口は動かないもんね。そういうとこまでしっかり見ないとダメだね。
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
嘘つけ。それはもう嘘。
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
でもチラシについとったやんけ。ほら、チラシになんかもうくじがついとんねん、これ。
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
何の話ですか?
You want to accuse them of murder as well?
それやってるでしょうね。近隣地域の土地買収。
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
本当か? もう顔が歪んじゃってますね。もうピクピクしちゃってますよ、ほっぺたが。やきもきしてますよね、あなた。
I think you're being less than candid, Mr. Monroe. You're building these homes to some timetable. You're under pressure to get rid of the holdouts.
And how exactly do you think you can prove that in a court of law, detective?
納期があるっていう証拠。納期があるっていう証拠はないんだよな。コール君なんかめちゃくちゃ納期って言ってるけど、そんなこと聞いてないからね、前回。みんな週末旅行を当ててるんですわ。飛躍しすぎてんだろうな。
Looks like I made a mistake.
顔もうちょっと見よう。これどっちだ？疑うか反証かどっちだ？いやーもう、ここはなんかミスりたくねえな、ここまでうまくいってるから。一発目でミスっときゃな。もうどうでもいいやってなるんだけど。この事件シーランってなるんだけど。とにかくここをなんとかしようとしていた証拠。取り壊し予定の住宅は、ここがダメだったら別のとこでやるけどねって言われてるからダメなんだよね。これがいけるかどうかなんだよな。まあいいや。もうぶったたこう。バカ!
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the waste basket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense. The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
あるわけないでしょう。
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for way bills.
ビラ配りの業者。
I have a list of their names if it would be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
確かにな。
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the
後で
LAPD.
クレームクソ入れるんだろうなこいつ。
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
知らねえよ、俺は年金なんていらねえんだ。
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
上から見ていくか。ジョセフ・ブラッドリー、ポール・ジョーンズ、ハーバート・チャップマン、マイケル・マルドゥーン、トーマス・ターフェル、レオン・ペトロフ、デビッド・アシュワース。いやもうチャップマンだろこんなもん。
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
あいつじゃねえか。
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
電話ありますここ。電話ないとかマジ。まあ昔だもんな。てかなんか開放感にあふれたオフィスですね。電話借りますねちょっと。
Your boss is a fine man.
なんかめちゃくちゃまったりできるスペースあるじゃん。ちょっと電話借りていい？許可取らずに使うじゃん。
Operator, give me dispatch.
絶対邪魔だろ。
Putting you through now.
隣の人どんな気持ちだと思ってる今。
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective.
釈放。ファック。
I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
よし。すいませんね、なんかお仕事中。
That's the creep. Walked down on his wife.
おウォーターサーバーあるじゃん。飲んでいこう一杯。分けてよ、俺にも。こいつ体幹が強すぎるぞ。やれやれ。うわー、なんかちゃんと軽食取れるようになってる。でも逆に開放的すぎて落ち着かねえな。まあいいや。帰ろ。失礼します。さてさて、まあ一旦はこっち方面はどん詰まったんで、ほなランチョエスコンディード行きますか。さてさて、先にそっち行っとけばもっと証拠集められたとかあるんだろうな多分。でも俺は何？近いなら行くよ。近いならね。わりかし近いな。たまには路上犯罪行くか。人が撃ちたいからさ今すごく。もう権力の名のもとに合法的に殺人を犯したくてたまらんからさ今。仕方ないので真面目に仕事します。さてさて、でもな、たまにな、なんか犯人が逃げるだけ逃げてなんか勝手に自殺して終わるっていうミッションもあったりするからな。銃撃戦だといいな。マシンガンぶっ放せるような現場がいいな。警察だよ警察だよ。こっちは捜査中の事件をほっぽり出して無線に対応しとんねん。協力せえ。結構遠いな。ちょっと帰りはワープ使おうね、さすがに。 しかしこの辺どこまで行ってもなんか住宅街だな。ランドマークがねえぜ。ごめんって。はい、すいません、行きます。向かってます。Go to。有料不動産。
Cops! Shit! Stop! LAPD!
LAPD。まあ、カーチェイスか、これ。カーチェイスな、銃撃戦なんねえんだよな。マジー。
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Lay into his wheel well.
撃て撃て撃て撃て。おらっしゃ。
You gotta get me closer.
でもやれるだろ。ほらーくそが当たりがめっちゃ強い。何いや無茶するなあいつ。やばいやばいやばい。見逃す見逃す。逃がさんぞ。あいつパンクしてんのになんでそんな走れんだよ。いやもうボンネット飛んでた。もう終わっちゃった。よし確保だ。優しく触れただけなんですけど。まあでもパターンは分かってる。今度は生かして捕まえるよ。有料不動産。
Cops! Shit! Stop! LAPD!
LAPD。公務執行妨害なんだから殺していいだろこんなもん。もう行く道はもう分かっちゃったから。邪魔だ。
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
当てろ当てろ。ゴミ箱がめっちゃ飛んでくる。前に当てる。
I need to be closer, Phelps. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
後ろから当ててもな効かんからな。あんまし。よしよしよし。邪魔すんな。
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
よしよしよし。これでガリガリやりたいんだけどできないね。
Smash the son of a bitch's rear
この
wheel.
辺で事故るからあともう見守るだけです。終わり。
But I'm scared to go to prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
うるせえ。確保だ。やれやれ。さて、じゃあちょっと運転してくんない？
You can drive.
疲れ切った。さてさて、ランチョエスコンティード。拳銃が恋しいよ今。わーお、焼けてますね。
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America, dickhead.
Sir. Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart mouth
fray.
son of a bitch.
ああ、逃走罪。
You sorry sack.
どうやって戦うんだっけ？覚えてない。
Black and blue. This is not befitting a GI.
うい。フィニッシュ。めっちゃいい技打つじゃん。おいよ。うい。 ういういういういういういうおいおいノーダメージだぞ。おい終わり。
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take.
やれやれ。さてさて。よくタバコ吸えるなって言おうと思ったらなんか口元に手を当てるだけでした。何何何何ブロック。
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
安部神か。
Expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
おいおいふざけた建築してんな。ああ。
You got an idea, hotshot?
ちょっと触っただけなんですよ。怒られるじゃんこんなん。あ。メインビジュアルに映ってるけどこれまで全然出てなかった人だ。家庭諦めてんじゃねえよ。
Buy me a drink, Cole? No. Not even for old time's sake?
ぶっ殺すぞてめえ。
For that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it. She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
俺はお前をぶっ殺したいと思ってるよ今すぐ。
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that.
知らねえ
I have a
よ。
pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
「一晩過ごしてんじゃねえよてめえ。
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
相棒。でも車内でタバコはちょっとあんま好きじゃないんだけど。
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect
Herbert
Herbert
Chapman.
Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out
Kelso.
that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has, Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
なるほどね。またケルソーとも絡むことになるのかね。さてさて。まあ、近づくなって言われたけどもう知らんからね俺は。あ、道間違えた感がえぐいぞ。変なとこ入っちゃった。何これ。 何これもうやだ。運転しごめん、運転してなんか道間違えちゃったからさ
You're
俺
behind the wheel.
頼むわ。よういるかやつは。
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind
Let's
of
take a
problem.
look at the car.
なるほど。おい
See
お
what
い
he's hauling around.
蚊取り線香。こいつには仕掛けがあるんじゃないのか。
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
これでできちまうんだよな、なんか時間遅らせるやつが。弾薬。うわ、なんか気持ち悪いな、なんかこの抜き方。俺なんかちゃんと列ごとに抜きたいタイプ。やつは銃を持ってる。
He's clearly armed.
銃を持ってるってことは撃っていいんだな。例のチラシ。まあチラシ配りはやってるからな。
Definitely gives him opportunity.
うん。
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
うわあ、マジでバスジャックすんのこいつ。
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
やべえ。路面
I'll
電車
call
止
this
め
in.
る。
Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
止まれ。
11K
嘘加
requesting
速してる。
assistance
やべえ。
in pursuit of suspect aboard the
いやいやいやいや、
11K
無茶
University
しやがる
streetcar.
こいつ。
Currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the
だ
11K streetcar headed eastbound.
ー。いやいやマジ。
Suspect is in control of the streetcar and
えぐいえぐい。ごめんよ。
code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him. Look, Cole, the side plate's gone.
Nani?
Get me closer. I think I got a shot here.
そんな曲がるとか聞いてないからさ、俺は。
Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him. Don't go to sleep on me. Get in close.
接近してんだろう。頑張って頑張って。
Get me closer to the driver's cabin. I'll plug Chapman.
よし、操縦室。やれやれやれ。ぶっ殺せ。あ
End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
あ。よし。いや、バカするだこれ。確保だ。いやいやいや。待って待って待って。
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. It's hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
いやー、なんだなんだ。
Nice work, gentlemen.
どうも。
Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe.
あ、釘刺されてますね。
We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
やれやれ。こいつどんだけ通ってんだよ。
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me.
潜入捜査。
I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help Miss Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something
こ
about
こ
it.
で協力プレイします？
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty.
それはそう。
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
いやもうこの後寝るパターンのやつじゃん。よしよしよし。質問の失敗数が多すぎる。もう最初のおっさんで大つまずきをしたけど星4です。モンローが罪に問われることはないだろうが、奴の注意を引くだけの証拠はたっぷりあった。いやー、まあでもどうあがいてもあそこにはたどり着けねえんだろうな。まあ最終的にあの辺をぶっ飛ばせるのは本当にこの課の終盤とかになるんでしょうね。さて、あ、今回は戦争のフラッシュバックパートなかったんでここで終わります。いやー、今回はね、まあちょっと調査ポイントは使っちゃったんですけどまあそれなりにいい点は取れたんじゃないかなと思いますね。まあ純粋に尋問の回数が少なかったっていうのもあるけど、まあこの調子でね、次回以降もバシバシやっていけたらなと思いますよ。というわけで今回はこれにて失礼します。ご視聴ありがとうございました。